This is all for today. Great working with David again, and welcome you fully on board now.
Thank you, Elena. We will meet every Sunday at 10 p.m. in the checkpoints.
Before that, you have to follow us on bm.g and forbes.g. We will be leaving you off with Guillaume Moulard's very interesting feature, and see you on Sunday.
The Checkpoints is presented by GM Pharma, the first international and multinational pharmaceutical corporation in Georgia.
Moges Almebit. Do you know these zero-waste stores? Those shops aim to minimize the negative effects of consumption on the environment. We have observed those last years a real boom of this kind of places in Western Europe. But what is it exactly? I will take you to Zero Effect, the first environmental friendly shop in Tbilisi that opened 3 years ago.
So now we are in Zero Waste space. So it's first and yet only zero waste store in Tbilisi, Georgia. So what does it mean? We are trying to encourage individuals to have as less negative effect on Earth as possible. So here we have some components of this store. First, we can start from these separation bins. So we are recycling whatever this non-organic waste we have. For example, glass, metal, plastic and paper. So here we have swap corner, so it works like this. Someone who has in their wardrobe clothes that they are not using anymore, they can come with it and change it with something new for free. As you may know, textile waste is second in terms of this total waste. So it's kind of, for us it was the answer how we can encourage to have this textile waste as less as possible. So we have this swap corner for free, so someone can renew their wardrobe without any charge. So here we are in Habada store. This space is called Habada store. It's circular fashion store. So I can explain it. So basically, anyone who has valuable clothes, they can come with it. Here is one girl who is checking these clothes. So the customer can say that I want to sell this product for example, for 20 lari. And this girl will check it and then we'll put it here for sale. And when it will be sold at a certain price, she will transfer the money to customer's account. So customer is the one who is shaping the store. And here, this is the biggest part of our zero waste space. This is zero waste store. As I mentioned, it's only in Georgia. We opened 3.5 years ago. So all we have here is eco-friendly, natural and as sustainable as possible. For example, 70% of our products is produced in Georgia. So we are somehow not only encouraging our customers to go zero waste, but we are encouraging Georgian producers, new ones, to make eco-friendly products based on natural ingredients. So we are giving them some kind of platform to sell their eco-friendly products. This is why we have this high range of Georgian producers. For example, textile is all made in Georgia. For example, some wood parts is also made in Georgia. Self-care products is natural, of course, and it's also made in Georgia. So we're trying to have as many local producers as possible. It's our strategy. and it's actually the concept tells us that we should be as sustainable as possible, and sustainability without local, it's impossible. During coronavirus, it was hard for us because economically everyone was trying to have as much money in their pocket as possible, so they were not buying stuff. But generally we survived because of the fact that we had these local producers. You know why? Because import was stopped. We could not import anything. So these producers were giving us their products quickly. So we had something to put in the shop. Somehow it gives Georgia bigger picture. Because in Georgia we have a lot of resources that we can use in this topic, in green market. Why not make everything eco-friendly if we have the potential, right? Okay, first when we opened, we had customers who were like 70 or 80% tourists and 20% of Georgians. As Georgians were coming in our store, they just were asking, what is this product? Why should I use it? In what should I use it? But nowadays we have like, till pandemic we had like this. Now we have more Georgians, but till pandemic it was like this. It's like 70% Georgians now and 30% tourists. And new generation are more involved in the process. They are more interested.
There's a planet Sapo where all animals live together, and these animals are soaps actually. This is our first character, Hippocrato. He is swimming teacher and he teaches little hippos swimming. So, concept of our soap is like to make hand washing like loveliest activity for children, because when you find this soap, there's also a book.
With a story.
Yeah, it's a story about this character. And when you start reading, in the end you will find out that the last page has disappeared. So to find this last page you have to open this book. This book is called Zine, and here is written that last page is hidden inside of the soap. Okay. So if you want to know what happened in the end of Hippocrates' story, you have to wash your hands as frequently as possible to find this hidden...
In COVID period is good.
Yeah, it's actually very good because it's like motivation for children to wash hands. Yeah, all the time we have the story, and the most important is that all the soaps are natural and it's like based on natural ingredients like plant oils. And also for smell we use like essential oils, and for coloring we use plants. Actually it starts to work. Not like everybody is used to have very natural products, but people like it very much and they are getting used to it, and they are trying and they're coming to get more and more.
In terms of price, are you in the same segment as a normal soap?
Price is a question because not everybody can afford it, because as it's made with all the natural ingredients, its price is higher than like ordinary soap's price.
But still you see that it's entering the mentality to go to this?
Yeah, actually it's like people try to buy products that are useful for them and for their children, because they know that like using, for example, Safeguard is not as healthy as it, because it's like natural and it affects very good on the skin.
Ringo was founded by me and my best friend, my loyal friend Ringo, and in 2017. And the main goal is to raise awareness through Georgian people, because I don't know if you have already seen and noticed, Georgian people do not pick up their dogs' faces. So our goal is somehow to try at least to solve this issue. I was inspired by our walkings. When I was walking with my dog, that was terrible to see so many dirty things, poops, let's say, into the streets. So there was no such a thing into the market. So I just started to think about the design and promoting it and distributing to the vet shops and some grooming salons for dogs and cats. And it worked because after 4 years, the numbers say that Ringo is getting really very popular. I can say super popular. And even the poops is less than it was 2017. That's really amazing to see the result, because 4 years ago nobody could understand what's for. And I was explaining, you know, it's not to leave the poops into the streets and you have to pick it up. And they were, oh come on, who cares about it? And now I say, oh yeah, I know Ringo. Oh, I know Ringo. And I'm happy. So I moved from Georgia for 4 years to Italy, where I have traveled a lot with my dog, to Switzerland, to France, to Europe, all the Europe I can say. And wherever we went, it's absolutely normal and must have accessories to have these poop bags in your pocket. Or in Switzerland, it was even free to take. So next to the trash box, you could find free poop bags, and you just had to pick it up and then throw away. So it's quite popular in US, in Europe, but not in Georgia. It was not popular, and I think that soon maybe it will get more and more popular too. We have many colors, and all the bags are made from leather, and we had also a vegan version, but after doing a research we discovered that doing and creating these bags, handmade bags from vegan one, which is a fake leather, let's say, is a terrible thing for our ecosystem, and leather, which is made from leftovers, is quite nicer for our environment. So we left only leather, and inside you will find 15 bags of biodegradable poop bags, which is made for picking up the dog's feces. And then after completing 15 pieces, there is one more product available, 60 pieces together, which is enough for one dog, because we take a walk with our dog at least twice. So calculating, I put 4 rolls, and this is available in more than 40 local shops in whole country. We try our best to somehow raise this awareness, and especially in Georgia, but also outside of our country.
So we started a small family enterprise, Peikari, about 6 months ago. I am a co-founder and a designer. My brother, who is an artist, takes care of the visual side. My mother and aunt are looking for quality fabrics and sew the items. The name Peikari comes from our family name Peikrishvili, and it means also, in Georgian language, it means master of fabric making. The idea came from me and my brother. We wanted to create bags and accessories from old textiles with some interesting history. So somehow we came to this idea to use the textiles from the Soviet times. This eco-friendly meaning of our products is very important for us. In those times, a huge amount of natural resources were used to make this kind of fabrics. But now they are a little bit out of use, and we are trying to find them and give them a new life. You can find them mostly in every family in Georgia, but they are hidden in closets or in old suitcases and so on. This bag is made of table cover, and on this side is a kitchen towel. So this has, each of our product has like
Unique.
Yes, unique and own history. And for example, those are bandana heads, and this is made of pillowcase. So, and you can use it in the summer.
For the beach.
Yes.
I enjoy designing these things very much, and sometimes this is a long process. I am happy to see the final product, and I love it. I really love it, and I think and I am sure that customers also will be happy, and they will feel this energy which was taken to create our Peikari products.
You understood. This kind of trade aims to reduce as much as possible our ecological footprint, a necessary tendency which is entering little by little into Georgian customs.